Well, at least we beat the Ducks. What's up, everybody? TF Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I'm continuing my coverage of my Nashville Predators, and yes, this one is a loss. I'm talking about the Kings loss that we had, and yes, I know that we played the Ducks like that day after. It was somewhere around there that we played at Anaheim. Sorry that this reaction is out late. I'm sorry. This is a busy time, in sports. We got tons of stuff going on. With not just the Preds, but Nashville SC, which my reaction to them versus Club America, I do plan to have that out tomorrow. As also with the Ducks game, I also plan to have that one out tomorrow as well. So I am doing a little bit of some catching up, but during this final stretch of the season, I feel like it's important for me to give my reaction to every single game that takes place, whether it's a win or it's a loss. So Predators lose to the Kings 3-2 once again in the shootout. You know what? Few things in life are guaranteed, but one thing that's for sure is that 9 times out of 10, a Kings game is going to go to extra time. I saw somewhere that the Kings this season only had, I think it was like 19 wins in regulation. That's crazy. I mean, I think Vancouver had, it's like 15-20. It's very low. And they're dead last in the entire league right now. But give the Kings credit. Because, they certainly had revenge on their mind after we beat them a few games ago in the shootout. So, the odds were definitely stacked against us coming into this game right here. In recent games, in the Preds' recent performances, I will say that we've gotten out to some very strong leads. Unfortunately here, it was LA. 5:36, Drew Doughty. He makes some nice moves, gets into the neutral zone. He gets it to Byfield. He shoots wide right. Kings go off for a change. Now this is something that I really wanted to dive into here. Because with LA, with both of the goals that they scored in this game, what I want to say is that, you know what, if they got this amazing play, if one of their players had this unbelievable performance and they scored, that would be one thing. But the fact that both of the Kings' goals resulted from Preds turnovers, that's something that is a tad bit concerning for me. So, again, Kings go off for a change. This is where the Predators had numbers. If Jost and company handled this puck, you know what? We might have gotten something here. I mean, we would at least have had an odd man rush. It did not happen. Armia turns the puck over, skates right past 3 Preds players right here. A centering pass goes to right. It doesn't go, but Armia scores from inside of the circle, and Kings go up 1-0. Whether the Predators make the Stanley Cup playoffs or not, I'm just a realist here at the end of the day. One thing that we cannot afford to do is that we can't have wasted opportunities. This was a wasted opportunity for us. We could have had numbers going the other way, and who knows what could have happened. What definitely was not going to happen was a Kings goal if we at least get numbers down there. Sadly, it does not work out for us, and LA strikes first. In the second period, thank goodness that the Predators, we do take advantage of this opportunity. We have a 5-on-3, and at 4:29, Stamkos, he gets us back in this. Great puck movement by us on this shift, taking advantage of what the Kings gave us. A 5-on-3. We had to do this. We had to score on this. Our power play has been rock solid as of late. We just had to get this, and we do. Yossi to O'Reilly, then he finds Stamkos in his favorite spot, the left circle, and Stammer scores to tie the game. And once again, our power play, it's been buzzing. It was great in our last game in, I believe it was the Sharks that we played. So it was really great for us to build on that. Absolutely. Unfortunately, as we've seen every time we've played LA, and I'm sure a lot of teams can relate to this as well, these Kings just do not go away. They just keep annoying us like they are a one-team cockroach infestation, pretty much. And at 13:57, they tied the game. Once again, due to the fact that we are unable to keep the possession here. So, Uvko, God bless you, bro. He could not clear this puck right for LA, then makes all kinds of moves to make our defense look absolutely silly. Puts it into the blue paint, and Scott Lawton, he scores. Again, boys. You know what? This feels like I am repeating myself, and perhaps that I am. We cannot give a solid team like the Kings these kind of opportunities. We just cannot do it. And whether we face like the Avalanche, whether we face the Oilers, the Ducks, whoever in that first round, if we do make it, we cannot give any of those teams these kind of just scoring opportunities right here. Especially when, we got it, We got to find a way to get that clear, get numbers down there. Even if we don't score, just, get some guys down there and just, see what happens right here. So, yeah, still some stuff to work on. So we go to the third period. 4-18 Predators. We do get numbers into the offensive zone. Holla to Forsberg. He fires an absolute rocket. And initially, I did feel bad that this puck, it did not go in because Phil, he fired this thing so hard that he actually fell down. But my boy, Roman Josi, he cleans it up. He fires a bazooka into the net, and the game is tied once again. If you are a fan of this channel, if you've been watching my Preds reactions for years, you know that there is a saying that, I would like to take credit for. But, if someone else came up with it, then, kudos to them. But sometimes in hockey games, I love all of the fancy moves, all that. But sometimes, some cases, it's just better to just screw it and shoot. Screw it and shoot. Don't be too fancy with it. Get that puck on net and just see what happens. And here, the Predators, we get a huge goal. We are back in this game. This game is tied. And of course, again, with this being the Kings, of course, it's going to go all the way to a shootout. So we jump right there. Once again, both Saros and Forsberg, they were very impressive. No one could stop them. No one could score until Adrian Kempe in the second round. So he scores. And talk about tragic poetry here. Luke Evangelista, who scored the game winner in the last meeting with the Kings. He is called once again, and this time he has to score, otherwise the Kings win. So, Luke Evangelista, it was a good thought by him, trying to bait Forsberg. Sadly, Anton does not bite. He makes the save, and the Kings win. And I did write in my notes that the Kings, they hold that second wildcard spot in the Western Conference. But now it's us after we beat the Ducks. And once again, I will get that reaction out by tomorrow at least. Regardless, we all know this, folks. It is still a battle. It is a war right now to get that second wild card spot. And maybe that first wild card spot, we got to play the Mammoth, so maybe we can close the gap there. But with that being said, again, like, it is going to be an absolute battle. And I want to close by saying this. I love the high-scoring games just as much as, like, the next fan. But here's kind of the dark side of them. Because sometimes the high-scoring games, sometimes, like, those don't work out in your favor. And for us, I do love a lot of things that we did in this game. I love how we fought. And once again, it was a battle with the Kings. But this time, in this game at least, the Kings, they were able to get like the upper hand and win. So, again, I love the high-scoring games. But, sometimes it's a lot better to just have a really good performance throughout the entire game. Like, step on your opponent's throat. Don't allow them to get in a game. Just put the foots to them. Put the boots to them right there. Establish your game and score all these goals and come out with the dub. And thankfully, that is what happened when we played the Ducks. Again, I promise to get that reaction out. But for this one, fans, it's going to do it. If you all enjoyed, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And honey, salutes to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go play!